Shifting our focus to breaking news that's coming in as far as the Supreme Court verdict on new CEC appointment panel refuses to stay the new CEC appointment rules excluding CJI. The Supreme Court issues notice to the Centre and Election Commission plea by Congress Jaya Thakur. The plea was challenging the new CEC and EC selection rules. Plea did state that the exclusion of CJI nullified the committee. So that's the breaking input that we're tracking as far as what the top court has said. In fact, it's questioned the exclusion of CJI despite the Supreme Court direction. The government will have its way every time is what the PIL had earlier stated. And the Supreme Court, while hearing the petition filed by the Congress leader Jaya Thakur challenging the constitutionality of the Chief Election Commissioner and other Election Commissioners Act 2023, which remember had dropped CJI from the selection panel for election commissioners. Now, just telling our viewers quickly as to what the petition did state, that the provisions of the enactment are violative of the principle of free and fair elections since it does not provide an independent mechanism for appointment of the members of the Election Commission of India. All right, so that's the big breaking input as far as the top court's verdict on this new CEC appointment panel. It has refused to stay the new CEC and the EC appointment rules excluding the CJI. This is important to note because the plea was filed by Congress Jaya Thakur and the plea was challenging the new CEC and the EC selection rules. My colleague Harish joins me for the latest. Harish, good morning. Clearly big verdict as far as what the top court has said. But just to draw things into perspective for our viewers, what are the key takeaways?
Yes, in fact, the Supreme Court was hearing a petition filed by a Madhya Pradesh-based Congress leader Jaya Thakur, who had challenged the constitutionality of Chief Election Commissioner and other Election Commissioners Act 2023, whereby which CEC and ECs are appointed, and questioned the dropping of Chief Justice from the selection panel for election commissioners. The petition stated that the provision of the enactment are violative of the principle of free and fair elections, since it does not provide an independent mechanism for appointment of members of the Election Commission of India. Though the Supreme Court has issued notice to the Centre and the Election Commission of India on the petition, it refused to stay the operation of the law, saying that we cannot stay a statute like this without hearing both parties. Senior Advocate Vikas Singh, appearing for the petitioners, had sought immediate stay, but Supreme Court refused to stay the new rules. In fact, the new act provides a three-member committee consisting of the Prime Minister, a Union Cabinet Minister of his choice, and the Leader of Opposition in the Lok Sabha. The petition says that going by the composition of this committee, the government will have its way because the Prime Minister and the Union, his chosen Cabinet Minister, will have the majority and they can push through any decision. The petition also argued that exclusion of the Chief Justice had nullified the committee. The PIL also sought a direction to the Union of India to implement an independent and transparent system of the selection, constituting a neutral and independent selection committee for the appointment of Chief Election Commissioner and Election Commissioner. So the biggest takeaway is that Supreme Court has issued notice on the petition but has refused to stay the rules. Back to you.
Right, Harish. I appreciate you getting us those important inputs and also drawing our viewers' perspective as to legally speaking what this means rather. We're going to leave it at that for the moment.